We're Nate and Mandy Kimbleton. We are the founders of Halieus International Support. In 2016, we felt called to begin a ministry where we could go locally and abroad and serve Jesus and help broken people to be healed and lost people to be found.
And what that looks like at Halieus International Support is three pillars. Number one, we equip missionaries. Number two, we invest in cultural empowerment. Number three, we give at home and abroad. And so we have a unique equipping process where we begin working with missionaries about 6 months in advance. Our design is to work with them individually and as a group to bond that team together, to help them have a unique experience of brother and sisterhood so that when they go into the field, they are strong and cohesive. We also have a desire to continuously invest in the places where we serve. We don't want to just come today and leave tomorrow. We want to have a continuous relationship. And so we as a ministry invest every place that we go. And last but not least, we give. So our ultimate goal, right, is to see people's lives change so that they come home and they actually give back in their own churches, in their own communities, in their own places of business, in their homes. We want to see people whose lives are so radically changed that they're taking everything that they learned in that 6-month process and inserting it in their own environments. Here at Halieus International Support, we have a special concentration for our GO team, which is another word for short-term mission trips. Our focus is at home and abroad. Abroad, we work with organizations who are impacting and fighting absolute poverty. There are people who are living on less than $1.25 a day. Our goal is to go to those places, to see them encouraged, to see them fed, to see them loved and educated. We do that in places like Africa and in Latin America. We also have a special heart for women who have been through the horrors of human trafficking. There is just no greater demoralizing situation than being sold into slavery. And we want to see women who have been through those types of issues. We want to see them understand the love of Jesus, be rehabilitated, and understand that they have a special future. We also have a special concentration for our discipleship trips where we see the Bible actually come alive in places like Israel where we walk the Gospels, places like Turkey and Greece where we walk the Acts of the Apostles, and places like Rome where we physically walk the book of Romans. We have a special concentration for our home as well. We go into disaster-impacted places where they've been hit by hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, and all types of natural disasters. We provide human resources, encouragement, financial support. We also work here in our own communities fighting absolute poverty and human trafficking.
As we've grown, we have discovered that there's a need for what to do when people come home from short-term missions. We work with people by supporting lifelong missionaries or long-term missionaries, and also through our academy. Our academy is a 15-week program comprised of 3 different avenues where we work with discipleship, leadership, and living life on mission. There's curriculum assignments, and we meet weekly to really walk through the fire that God has set ablaze in your heart on your short-term mission.
If any of this has stirred you to want to get involved in what we do here at His Missions, there are 3 major ways you can do that. Number 1, you could go. Number 2, you could serve. Or number 3, you could give. If the sound of these trips have really stirred your heart, let God use you. Let God use you to break the cycle of human trafficking for women around the world. Let God use you to break the cycle of absolute poverty. Let God use you to understand His Word in a new way as you walk the Gospels, the Acts of the Apostles. Let God use you here at home to help and to support people who've gone through a natural disaster or gone through poverty or human trafficking here. You could serve. We are always looking for people who have God-given talents. You definitely have a home here. We are looking for people that can help us support our short-term missions teams and trips, people who can help us support our Visions Academy, and people who can help us with our events. Last but not least, we are reliant on God's grace and on people's monthly contributions and gifts. So if God is stirring you, we would love for you to walk alongside of His missions on a monthly basis.
If you're feeling led to partner with us or to get involved, then you can go on our website and fill out a contact form or check us out on social media.